picks it up, takes it into Owens, and it's in for the score. Grayson Owens breaks the stalemate. It's headed away by Mountain View. The Nighthawks not done with it yet, fires it into the goal. It's gone. Oh my goodness, Ali Mugunga. And time will expire. The National Park Nighthawks will open the 2023 season with its biggest win in program history. Down goes number 13, Pearl River. Live from St. Louis Community College-Florissant Valley in St. Louis, Missouri. This is National Park Nighthawks men's soccer on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. The NJCAA Central District semifinal upon us today as National Park College reaches the stage that it reached 1 year ago as it won the Region 2 championship last season, came back, did the absolute same thing this season as well, back-to-back Region 2 champs, and into the postseason, looking to take this program to new heights. Today, they'll face the home team, St. Louis Community College. The Archers will look to try to take down the Nighthawks here. It is win or go home as you see your Nighthawk men preparing for today's action against the Archers today. While we have a moment, we'd like to thank you for tuning into the broadcast today here on the Nighthawk Network. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us on the live stream today. And of course, if you've seen the comments section, we are field side here at St. Louis Community College-Florissant Valley, and possibly expecting some internet instability with the match today. So we appreciate your patience as we work to bring you the best broadcast experience possible. But you know the drill. As always, let us know where you're watching from and who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. And now the teams are being marched out to the middle of the field, I believe, for the playing of today's national anthem. Before we get there, I'd like to thank the following sponsors for today's broadcast: Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services, also RAD, Rise Above Alcohol and Drugs, and CHI St. Vincent, proud sponsors of Nighthawk Athletics this season. If you'd like to support the Nighthawks, you can do so by visiting us online at np.edu/athletics. We'll pause for just a moment for the playing of today's national anthem. Stick with us right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Between National Park College Nighthawks and your St. Louis Community College Archers. Fans, coaches, players, the National Junior College Athletic Association and St. Louis Community College are committed to the ideals of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play. We ask all fans, coaches, and players to show respect for the opposing team, game officials, and each other before, during, and after today's match. No official noisemakers of any type are permitted during the tournament. Persons throwing objects or participating in other acts in conflict with good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to ejection and prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. At this time, we ask for you to join us and look to the right of the field for the playing of our national anthem.
Long trip up to St. Louis, Missouri. The team traveled yesterday by bus, left National Park College at 9:30 in the morning, arrived to St. Louis, Missouri in the evening last night. And whenever I tell you how focused this National Park Nighthawk men's team is, you could literally hear a pin drop for the whole 6-hour car trip up to Missouri. This is a team super focused, disciplined, ready to take care of business. Of course, last year, a great showing for the Nighthawk men, advancing into the postseason, winning the Region 2 championship. Just getting there was a big milestone, given the first year of the program when this team didn't win a single match. Last year, came out to win the region. This year, they're back and looking to go to new heights. Of course, Coach Diego Figueroa has had the same mantra all season long, and that is to bring this program to national recognition. And so many monumental milestones along the way for this Nighthawk team this year, setting the regular season record for most wins in a season with 12, longest winning streak in program history. That was 7 wins in a row, dating from September 12th to October 15th. Number 19 in the nation at one point, nationally ranked by the NJCAA and receiving votes in most weeks this season. But Coach Diego Figueroa and these Nighthawk men are not done yet. In the semifinal round here at St. Louis Community College, a 2-day tournament. Of course, it's win or go home. There will be another match being played later today to determine the other finalist, as St. Charles Community College will take on Heartland Community College later on today. The final will be played tomorrow right here at St. Louis Community College with a 1 p.m. start. National Park College looking to advance past the district semifinal stage for the first time in program history, just 2 wins away from a national tournament appearance. NPC will start with the ball. Dressed in their black tops and bottoms. Here we go. Tobias Minka starts things off with a clear downfield. Off the head of an archer of St. Louis Community College. National Park College looking to turn on the aggression early, just like we've seen all season long. Hot starts have been the big thing for this team. Coming out of the gate swinging, if you will. Paulo Denzaco has the ball stripped away. Andre Oriando pokes it through. Felix Rocca has it redirected back to the back line, where the Nighthawks are going to reset all the way back to the keeper, Evan Stafford. Once again, we'd like to thank you for tuning into this edition of Nighthawk Athletics here on the Nighthawk Network. My understanding is that we've got fans from both the Nighthawks and the Archers tuned in today. And it doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're here to see. We'd love to give you a shout-out on the broadcast today. And, of course, for our fans out there, we do know that we are experiencing some internet issues here at the stadium. We're working to get back online as quickly as possible. We appreciate your patience working through some of the technical difficulties today. Just underway here in the first half. A ball launched up high in the air for Evan Stafford. Floats and it's in and out of his hands, but he'll save it. Stafford kicks off to Kevin Puente. Here come the Nighthawks. Patrick Chan on the near sideline finds Oriando. Taken away by the Archers. Inside Nighthawk territory, looking to strike. The defense is there. Dan David giving it everything he has. That one fired in for Evan Stafford. Easy save. So now the Nighthawks will try to make their way down the field. Collision on the far side of the field. Kicking off for the Nighthawks, number 25, Saad El-Waziki. Launched downfield into Archer territory, return to sender. That one sails out of bounds. It'll be Nighthawk ball. And I believe that we are back up and running on the live stream. We appreciate the patience as we deal with some internet issues here at the stadium today. And now St. Louis Community College will come up the rock. Down the field we go. Nighthawks on the move. They'll kick it back to the keeper, Mateus Pereira. Pereira with 80 saves this season for the St. Louis Community College Archers. Nighthawks looking to press up, try to keep the ball in St. Louis territory. Here's Kevin Puente. Fed back to Tobias Minkus. Along the back line is Saad El-Waziki. NPC getting into its groove offensively. This is what it likes to do here. Collision taken away by the Archers. In transition, Nighthawks are able to take it away. Dan David able to scoot it away from the Archers on the attack in transition. Kicked out to the middle of the field, picked up by Felix Rocca. Down the line, trying to hit Paulo Denzacco down the lane. Can't get it to go, it's out of bounds. Into Archer territory. Nighthawks unable to do anything with it there. And we'll have a reset coming down the field. The far side of the field, Archers looking to move it down toward the middle of the field. Nighthawks looking to get it back. Tobias Minkus picks it up around the middle of the field, and here comes St. Louis Community College on the run. Fielded into the striker. Nighthawks looking to defend. That one's popped up and away, wide left of the goal. And the Nighthawks give a big cheer as defensively they stop Gabriel Carnero, the leading scorer for St. Louis Community College this season. Carnero wears number 23, 14 goals, 7 assists this season for the Archers. The offense absolutely works through number 23 for the men in white. Stafford with a clearing kick downfield. Picked up, coming the other way off a header by Uriando. Here's Patrick Chan. Nighthawks playing tight defense here. There have been some opportunities for St. Louis Community College so far in this one. Tobias Minkus picks up the rock for NPC. Passing to the high channel, looking for Henry Gomez up high. And now reset back to Minkus. Pass intended for Gomez, not there. Top of the lane, here come the Archers on the move. Smooth moves as they keep it towards the middle of the field. Now working down toward the lower channel are the Archers. St. Louis Community College on the move. Taken away by Paulo Denzacco. Denzacco turns it around, waits for his team to catch up. Scoots one up high to Henry Gomez. Here come the Nighthawks on the move. Into Archer territory, taken away. And back to the middle of the field we go. Uriando, a collision and a foul. Inadvertent foul against Andre Uriando for National Park College. Kicking away will be number 15, Giuseppe Giraud. The Archers 10-4-3 on the season. Winners of 2 straight in the Region 16 tournament. They downed State Fair 3-1. Defeated St. Charles 1-0 to advance to the Central District Tournament where they stand today. That kick launched in off the head of a Nighthawk, out of play. And that'll deter the free kick for now. It's a windy one here at St. Louis Community College-Florissant Valley. Temperatures in the mid-60s, but very breezy here as that ball sails the wrong way off of a foot of an Archer. Yedipin Bailey not able to get past Evan Stafford there, but the Archers have certainly come out aggressive. Multiple shot opportunities here in the first half. The Nighthawks looking to establish their offensive tempo here. Saad El-Waziki has his feet full. Down near the corner, launches that one away. It's out of play. St. Louis Community College responding quickly. Another sliding stop by El-Waziki on the far side. Back into the field of play we go off the foot of Dan David. Launched in toward the middle of the field. Archers pick it up defensively. And back into Carnero. Carnero has it taken away. Nighthawks with space. Denzacco floats it up high looking for Felix Roque. Wasn't there. Carnero on the move for the Archers. Carnero loses his footing, falls down on the play, launched back towards midfield, picked up by Noah Searle. Here come the Nighthawks. Henry Gomez works the top channel for NPC. Minkus has it rejected on a body block. Puente picks it up for the Nighthawks. Dan David stays with it with fancy footwork, but it's plucked away. Carnero picks it up for the Archers. Fed in to Giroux. Giroux turns, and it's poked away by Puente. Great stop defensively by the sophomore. But now the Nighthawks are going to have to build the wall with 36 minutes to go in the opener. A corner kick will be coming for number 23, Gabriel Carnero. Like we mentioned, 14 goals, 7 assists this season for Carnero. As he'll kick it from the corner here. Kick is up and on its way. Off the head of a Nighthawk. Rocca deflects it. Minkus controls it away from the net, just trying to create space. Here comes Paulo Denzacco. Denzacco came out of nowhere. Like a lightning bolt, he works his way down the field. He's tripped up, brought down. I believe we're going to have a foul against St. Louis Community College here. So the Nighthawks in Archer territory after Denzacco is knocked down. Felix Rocca will kick it away for the visiting National Park Nighthawks. Rocca takes his time as the Nighthawks get set offensively. Here comes the kick from Felix Rocca. It's on its way. Out towards the pile, headed away by St. Louis Community College. NPC staying in front of it on a kick from Puente, but the wind takes it away from the net. Mother Nature certainly playing a part with the way that these balls are flying through the air here. Noah Searle will take a seat. First substitution for NPC, Zach Abdi into the game for the Nighthawks. Kicked away by the keeper, Mateus Pereira. Here come the Archers. They'll slowly work their way down to the low channel here. Denzacco applying pressure defensively along with Abdi, trying to get a big steal here. Down the field we go, body block by Gomez, staying with St. Louis Community College. Across midfield, into Nighthawk territory we go. Yedipin Bailey working down the lane with Patrick Chan in his face. That one fired up towards Evan Stafford. Jumps in and makes the catch. Launch back toward the middle of the field. Anybody's ball. Picked up by Rocca. Taken away by the Archers. St. Louis Community College kicks it downfield into Nighthawk territory. On the move. Striking in and just left of the goal on the shot from Raphael Kistman. Kistman, second on the team in scoring this year, 10 goals, 13 assists. And you had to think if the wind had not been blowing as fiercely as it had, that one may have snuck past Evan Stafford. But as it stands, this game remains scoreless, 32-42 to go here in the first half of action. Evan Stafford with a booming kick downfield for NPC. Picked up by the Nighthawks. Looks like it'll sail out of bounds in the top lane. Henry Gomez will throw it in for the home team. We see you guys out there on the broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're excited to see. I see NPC President Dr. John Hogan on the broadcast saying, "Let's go Nighthawks." And it's my understanding that there is quite the watch party building in the NPC Student Commons. Wish you guys were here. But thank you for supporting your student athletes today as they look to go to new heights for the first time in program history. As a reminder, we are dealing with some internet connectivity issues here at the stadium. We do expect intermittent issues throughout the match. We apologize and thank you for your patience with us today. Fancy footwork as the Nighthawks try to get it back. There's a steal by Rocca. Rocca, body block, now picked up going the other way. Nighthawks have to get in position. Carnero has it plucked away as he runs over Kevin Puente. There's a shot left of the goal. NPC was hoping to get a foul call there, did not get it. Shot coming off the foot of Kistman. Stafford to Minkus. Ball in motion. Here come the Nighthawks. Puente has it wrestled away by Kistman. Kistman launches one up near the goal, missing on the header, and that one is struck into the net for the score. St. Louis Community College will strike first. Faraj Hussein as she finds the left corner of the net, getting past Evan Stafford for the 1-0 advantage. That goal coming with 31:03 to play. She puts the Archers on the board. And now the Nighthawks will have to play off the back foot here, trailing 1-0. A whistle will blow. It looks like we'll have a re-kick here. Nighthawks trail for the first time in today's contest. Tobias Minkus channels it down low to Kevin Puente. Puente deflected. Uriondo picks it up with a header. Nighthawks needing to create some space. Zach Abdi fighting to try to get that loose ball back. Does he make a connection? No. Kicked away by the keeper, Pereira. Off the header of Puente. Great positioning for the Archers here. Here comes St. Louis Community College. Off the head of Saad El-Waziki. Threat not over from the Archers here yet. Rocca trying to turn it around to Dan David. Sliding tackle. And I believe this call is going to be against National Park College. That'll be Dan David charged with the foul for NPC. And a big kick is coming here for St. Louis Community College. Kicking for the Archers, number 23, Gabriel Carnero. Wind blowing fiercely here at St. Louis College-Florissant Valley. The Archers will line up two potential kickers here for some misdirection. Raphael Kistman on its way. There's a header. Nighthawks looking to turn it around and get it out of the shadow of their own net here. Dan David slides it away. Patrick Chan and the Nighthawks trying to keep the ball away from Evan Stafford. Down low, we've got a flag. Foul may be against Zach Abdi of NPC. So from the spot of the foul, here comes Carnero. It's essentially a corner kick. NPC builds the wall, trailing 1-0. Carnero sets the signal. Kick on its way, deflected by Puente. Now NPC coming up with space. Launches that one in towards midfield. Paulo Denzaco can't get to it in time. And now the Archers turn it around. Alexander Gatto feeds it into Carnero. On the move are the Archers, one-on-one. And I believe we'll have an offsides call. Evan Stafford was able to boot it away. And Stafford has had to work hard here in the first half, deflecting multiple shots on goal. Deep kick downfield looking for Paulo Denzaco. Gets tied up with the defender, and I believe we're going to have a whistle because of it. It's going to be against NPC. Denzaco got a little too handsy with his opponent. Ball launched up into play. Anybody's ball here. NPC will just drill it downfield. trying to create some space and allow that back line to push forward. Archers in control of the tempo here in the first half. Patrick Chan giving it everything he has defensively. St. Louis Community College will have possession here. Noah Searle getting set to check in for National Park College. Here's the throw in. Picked up by Puente. Here come the Nighthawks to Rocca in the middle. Felix Rocca downfield. Launches one up to the far channel, looking to hit Henry Gomez down deep. One-on-one picked up by St. Louis Community College. It's out of play. National Park will have it inside Archer territory. Searle back into the game for NPC. Out comes Felix Rocca. The difference in this one, with 31 minutes to go, she gets the Archers on the board with a strike into the back of the net, 1-0. Throw in controlled by Paulo Denzacco for the Nighthawks. Now the Archers take it away, coming the other way down the field. NPC trying to space out defensively here, trying to get the ball back. Noah Searle comes up with a steal. Can he hang on to it? Searle looking for a little bit of help. Fancy footwork, feeds it inside. There's a turn and a shot from Zach Abdi. His first shot of the ball game for National Park College, but it goes up over the hill. NPC on the back foot, trying to equalize this match. Pereira with a deep booming kick downfield. Picked up by the Nighthawks. Andre Uriando with space, trying to thread the needle, looking for Searle. Can't make the connection. Down the field the other way, looking to set up Yedipen Bailey. Bailey looking for Carnero. Patrick Chan giving it everything he has on defense here to try to keep the ball away from the men in white. They'll reset back to the back line. The Archers content with taking their time, now feeding one in down low. Picked up by Kistman. Kistman defended by Uriando for the Nighthawks. And now they'll take it up to the opposite lane. Carnero is there, nowhere to go. 25 minutes to play here in the first half of action. Here come the Archers on the move. Fed in down low on the low lane. Back and forth we go. Deep into Nighthawk territory, that one's kicked away. NPC just looking for an opportunity for a fast break here. They've got the speed. Now St. Louis Community College content with playing keep away, but they just nearly left a window open for Paulo Denzacco and the Nighthawks. Wonder if the Nighthawks will go back to that defensive formation. Here's Denzacco on the top lane for National Park College. Denzacco with a dead sprint, slows his roll a little bit as he fights to keep possession of the ball, putting everything on the line here. Now the Archers coming the other way in transition. There's a mismatch. Carnero guarded loosely by Puente. Skates past Puente, and a sliding stop by Denzacco. Great defense from the Nighthawks to quell the threat there. Defense that bent but not break. Puente and Chan here on the near wing. Tobias Minkus works it down the field. Looking for help, no one's there. Archers on the move, that pass deflected. Evan Stafford will come on out away from the net to reel in the loose ball. 23-18. Remaining in the first half with the Nighthawks down 1. Puente, deep kick downfield, looking for Daniel David. Got him. To Denzacco on the top lane. Gomez is there as well. Nighthawks trying to thread the needle up high. That one's knocked away out of play. Last touch by an Archer. Want to say hello to Edina Fernandez watching on the broadcast, cheering on Gabrielle. And the St. Louis Community College Archers. Amoy Gale is on the broadcast, cheering from back home in Hot Springs. The women's soccer team will make their trip up for their postseason appearance tomorrow here in the St. Louis area. They'll take on St. Charles Community College Sunday in the Women's Central District Final. Mel is on the broadcast saying, "Let's go Nighthawks." Hello, Melissa. And Steve Bird is cheering on the Archers all the way from England. Glad to have you with us today. As a reminder, we are experiencing some internet connectivity issues here at the stadium today. St. Louis Community College doesn't typically live stream its games, but we wanted to make the trip and try to bring you as much of this match as possible. And if you are experiencing internet connectivity issues, don't sweat. We're also recording the match in real time, and we'll upload the clean version later on today to the Nighthawk Network here on YouTube. So just in case, if it's blurry, choppy, and you're unable to view it in its entirety, don't worry, we've got you covered. We appreciate your patience as we work from our outdoor setting with limited access to amenities. 21-17 to play. Some substitutions coming in for the home team, St. Louis Community College. Daniel Dixon will throw it in for the Archers. Into the field of play is Kistman. Booted away, out of play. Down the field come the Nighthawks. Zach Abdi looking to thread the needle, trying to set up Denzako, unable to make the connection. Daniel David, top lane, fires that one in, trying to set up Zach Abdi down near the corner. There's a collision. Abdi gets up, stays on his feet, and picks up the loose ball. Here come the Nighthawks. Abdi, 1-on-2, has it plucked away. Now the Archers will boot it downfield. Off the head of Omar Uribari. NPC controls it. Minkus to Kevin Puente. Puente back into Archer territory. Puente threads the middle, looking for Denzako. Booted away, Nighthawk ball. Resetting back to the backs. Kevin Puente here on the near side for National Park College. NPC slowly creeping forward offensively, trying to go back to its bread and butter game plan. Up the middle, finds Uribari. And a misconnection, looking for Patrick Chan. Noah Searle has the ball taken away, knocked down on the play. I believe it's going to be a foul against the Archers, and this could be the first real opportunity for National Park College to equalize this game here. Searle is fouled inside St. Louis Community College territory. 18:23 and counting remaining in the first half here from St. Louis Community College, Florissant Valley. Kicking will be Kevin Puente for the Nighthawks. Puente's kick blocked away by the Archers, and St. Louis Community College looking to try to take it right back. Puente is able to recover. Kick it back to Dan David. Here come the Nighthawks. Window closing, and they'll have a full reset here for NPC. So David on the back line. They've switched positions. Daniel David, and now moving Tobias Minkus to more of a midfield position. In the middle of the field now, here's Minkus. Puts a boot up down toward the corner. Denzako gives chase 1-on-2. It'll be last touch by Denzako down in the corner. Dixon will throw it in from the corner for St. Louis Community College. Onto the near sideline, the Nighthawks swarm to the ball, looking to take it away, booted away out of play. NPC looking to take advantage quickly while the defense resets. Here's Puente to Uribari. Uribari has to set it back to Minkus, back on the back line. Up high is Saad El-Waziki. See the El-Waziki fan club watching on the live stream today. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Wish you were here. Nighthawks trailing as we enter the later stages of the first half here. Picked up by Dixon, coming the other way. Giving chase is Denzako toward the middle of the field. Kevin Puente right there. Right place, right time. Minkus looking to set up Denzako once again. Loose ball, anybody's ball. Chan trying to pluck it away. Uribari with the sliding stop. Daniel Dixon, the sophomore center back, throws the ball in for the men in white. Daniel David sliding through the defense here, finds Noah Searle. Searle stays with it, falling down on the play. And we're going to have a foul against NPC here. Perhaps they didn't like something that Dan David did on that sliding attempt. So as it stands, St. Louis Community College gets the ball back. Back and forth we go here in the first half, just under 15 minutes remaining in this NJCAA Central District semifinal. Nighthawks pick it up, Dan David, back to Uribari. Minkus and Puente at the back line. Patrick Chan ready and waiting down low. Puente turns on the Jets. Ball taken away, Chan there, right place, right time. Looking for Denzako, he's there. Trying to space out the defense, tire them out if you will. Into the middle of the field is Uribari. Picking up a loose ball for NPC on the pass from Minkus. Denzako swarmed defensively. And back to the middle, Dan David. David knocked down on the play, tied up with the defender. David was hoping to get a whistle, but didn't get one. Top lane, Saad El-Waziki turns on the Jets, finding a running lane. Up high to Zach Abdi, fires one in near the keeper, a little bit wide right at the goal, no good. Substitution checking in for National Park College. Andre Uriondo getting set to check in. As the keeper Pereira puts the ball in play for the Archers of St. Louis Community College. Patrick Chan with a deflection out of play. Zach Abdi giving chase here as Pereira keeps it in play instead of scooping it up. NPC trying to take advantage of the goalkeeper's decision here. Firing down the field, picked up by Puente. Puente stays with it, knocked down on the play. And now into Nighthawk territory we go. Gets past Uribari. On the move are the Archers. Headed away by Minkus. The men in black trying to get it right back. Kicked away to Uribari, back to the middle of the field breathing room as Kevin Puente moves downfield. Great defense by the Nighthawks to keep it from getting too close to their keeper, Evan Stafford. Ali Muganga at the top lane. Stays with it in traffic, and a near miss by Abdi as he looked to try to equalize this game. Uribari to Minkus. Muganga with the reset back to the back line. Now a deep kick downfield, trying to set up Noah Searle. Searle takes it off the chest. And we've got a whistle against NPC. That ball getting away from the kicker. Out of play. It's been a blustery one here in St. Louis, Missouri today. Teams trying to get used to it on both sides of the ball. As we approach the 11-minute mark remaining here from St. Louis Community College. Back into the field of play we go. Saad El-Waziki with the ball on the far side. Skating past one defender. El-Waziki firing it down, looking for Searle. It's knocked away by the Archers. Couple of headers. Riondo a third. 4 headers in a row. The ball finally hits the pitch. And a whistle against Carnero for St. Louis Community College. Puente on the move for NPC. Minkus feeds it up high to Saad El-Waziki. Creeping around the midfield line are the Nighthawks. That back line pushing up quite a bit. Looking for Muganga. Muganga picks up the loose ball, turns, fires a little bit too hard. That ball stays in play. Searle gives chase, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by NPC. St. Louis Community College with the ball crossing the midfield stripe into Nighthawk territory, moving well. Carnero hit away from behind, no flag. NPC comes up with it. Omar Uribari kicks it downfield, trying to set up the top lane. No one's there. $9:10 to play in the first half of action. The difference in this one, a goal about 14 minutes in from the Archers, as Faraj Hussein Shi, the sophomore forward, getting the Archers on the board here in the semifinal. Here's Shi with the ball now, going to battle against Patrick Chan for NPC. Into the middle, Nighthawks trying to move the ball quickly. Foul against the Archers here. Coming up during the halftime segment of today's broadcast, we'll have our featured Nighthawk player of the game, Mr. Jack Avery from Brighton, England, who's evolved into quite the offensive threat for this team this season, especially coming up late. We'll talk about his Nighthawk journey to the United States of America and what this season's meant to him. Of course, talking about his keys to the game for today's semifinal. That'll be during the halftime segment today. Oriondo fires a laser just over the crossbar. And although it didn't go in, the Nighthawks on the bench giving him a roar of applause, applauding the effort. as NPC slowly continues to come alive here offensively late in the first half. 7:37 to go. Pereira, the keeper, moves to the top of the channel. There's a swarm for the ball in the middle of the field. St. Louis Community College can't hang on to it. Cleared by Saad El-Waziki. I believe that stays in the field of play. Jack Avery trying to come up with the ball down low. There's a collision, tied up and brought down. Appeared to get stepped on out there. He's slow to get up. Avery comes up gingerly after that hit down low. Now the Archers are going to try to swing it down to the bottom of the field. She 1 versus 2 resets back to the back line with Dixon. Back to the keeper, Pereira. The Archers have time. 6:37 to go here in the first. And now St. Louis Community College will take it up high. Kicked out to the middle of the field. Uribari can't hang on to it. Carnero has it plucked away by Puente. Puente gives chase, knocked down on the play. Fouls against Carnero of St. Louis Community College. Puente gave it everything he could, trying to get that ball back. And now Puente coming up. A little bit slow. But the Nighthawks get the ball back there after a great defensive move by Puente. 5:40 to go here in the first. Nighthawks down by 1. Puente staying with it as he goes to battle against Carnero. Minkus boots that ball downfield looking for Noah Searle. Near edge, Chan can't recover it. On the pass, it'll go to St. Louis Community College.
Noah, hey, you have time. Okay? We can turn the half space, drive at him, and it opens up the wide areas.
Inbounding will be Daniel Dixon. Dixon feeds it into Nicholas Justiniano. Pereira, the keeper, out deep away from the net. And Searle trying to position himself defensively to maybe take advantage of it here. Fed in down low to Dixon. Searle and Denzacco and Jack Avery all spying closely on the goalkeeper. Muganga's able to come up with the ball. Fancy footwork as he stays with it. Firing that one in for Denzacco. Knocked down on the play. And no play for Patrick Chan to come up and make an attempt on the keeper. Here comes Shi. Here's footsteps behind him. Patrick Chan coming up in his rearview mirror. And now Ali Muganga, right place, right time. Let's send it back into Archer territory here. Just over the head of Noah Searle. And Dixon's able to take it away to Carnero here on the near side. St. Louis Community College working slowly into Nighthawk territory here with 3:44 to go in the first. Off the head of Puente. Nighthawks looking to do something with it here. Midfield, Avery gives chase. Facing off with Alexander Gatto. Gatto with a sliding stop. Slow to get up is Andre Uriondo. It's getting physical out there today. Uriondo's going to have to come out of the game. Uriondo is down. It looks like we're going to have a substitution for Andre Uriondo. Maybe Daniel David coming in here. Uriondo coming up limping after that collision. He was unable to advance off the field. Favoring his right leg. The trainers are going to take a look at Andre Uriondo, the sophomore from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Dan David into the game for NPC. Clock is currently stopped for an injury timeout. 2:50 to go. As we resume play, it'll be St. Louis Community College with possession. Henry Rodriguez, the freshman midfielder, will be kicking away. Launched in toward the Nighthawks and headed away out of play. Last touch by Justiniano. A whistle will blow. And NPC will reset here. Looks like a substitution checking in for St. Louis Community College. Here comes Tobias Minkus. And here come the NPC Nighthawks with a 2-minute drill on its way, trying to tie this game up before halftime. Jack Avery into Archer territory. Avery turns, fires, ball deflected by the keeper. Patrick Chan unable to get there in time. A near miss as Chan and Avery went in and almost got the job done to bring this thing even. Nighthawks with all the momentum here late in the first half. Carnero down in Nighthawk territory, 1 versus 2. Collides with Puente and Uribari, a big collision. Everybody's down on the ground. And it's going to be Nighthawk ball with 1:42 to go. Time is not on NPC's side here with 90 seconds to play in the first half. And they're going to try to tough it out and see if they can get another big possession down the field like they did just moments ago on the strike from Jack Avery. Fed back to the keeper, Evan Stafford. Stafford boots it downfield. And that one's going to sail out of play. Time ticking away here late in the first half, coming up on 1 minute remaining in action here. And the Archers will send it out of play. Perfectly fine with keeping it out of play. Now we've got an Archers player down. Time stopped with 53 seconds to play. Injured player number 13, Alexander Gatto. Here's Patrick Chan at midfield. Into the field to play, Kevin Puente. Puente. Oh, looks like the wrong team had possession here. So it's the Archers with the ball, 40 seconds to go. At midfield, the Nighthawks applying the pressure. Felix Rocca back into the game, looking to get a big steal. There's a big header by Muganga into Archer territory. The Nighthawks trying to stay with it here late in action with less than 30 seconds to play. Launched in towards Rocca. Rocca with the bicycle, trying to set up Patrick Chan. Chan threading the needle, can't get it. Loose ball controlled by St. Louis Community College. Muganga with 12 seconds to go. Last effort here by NPC. Daniel David fires off the head. Bicycle by Chan. Chan, final seconds ticking down. And play will expire here in the first half with the Nighthawks knocking on the door of St. Louis Community College. We've reached halftime here at St. Louis Community College-Florissant Valley, where the Archers lead it 1-0. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have our featured player of today's game, Mr. Jack Avery, and of course the second half of this Central District semifinal coming your way next here on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is what I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
National Park College Nighthawk men's soccer is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services featured player of the week, Mr. Jack Avery. Jack, welcome back to National Park College. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, thank you for having me. My name is Jack. I'm from Brighton, England, and I've been playing football, soccer, as long as I can remember. It's all my life's been really so.
Jack, what was it that brought you to National Park College? You came as a member of this team last year, but due to some injuries, we didn't get a real chance to see you out on the field. But what was it that brought you to Nighthawk Nation?
Yeah, well, originally it was Coach Tello that reached out to me. He said, look, come over. We feel it could be a good opportunity for you to develop as a player. Then obviously a year through injuries, but yeah, this year's been a bit of a turnaround for me. In progression as a player, and I'm just looking to keep developing as a player and a person.
It's been a great year for you and your squad. Of course, last year you won the region and you advanced to the district semifinals. We're here. Yeah. We're back. We're in St. Louis at the district semifinals. Big match against St. Louis Community College. And what a year it's been for this team. You go back-to-back Region 2 champs. You guys set the single-season records for wins. Everywhere you look, a different milestone has been achieved for this program, and it's really thanks to the steadfast leadership out of this sophomore group. But what has it meant like from your perspective in order to be a member of this team and achieve what you've achieved this year?
Yeah, well, it's meant a lot. Like, this is my family away from my family. It's a special group of people, very talented individuals. And yeah, it's just so nice to be a part of a team where you feel at home. Yeah.
And Jack, the way that this season has evolved is you continue to get better and better as the year goes on. You've got 4 goals in your last 5 games. You've really become a very reliable option as an attacker, as a striker for this team, a legitimate scorer anytime you hit the field. What's gotten into you lately? What was really sparked that level of success that we've seen out of you offensively this year?
I'd say it's just like coming back into how I know I can play. Having such an extended period of time away from playing, it's just taken me a bit of time coming back to that. So yeah, I think it's just getting my minutes back in on the field, and a big help from both coaches as well. Like the work we've been putting in on the training ground, it's been helping a lot.
Of course, now it's the postseason. It's win or go home, and I know this is a big match against St. Louis Community College. You're at their house this weekend. What have you guys been working on this week? What's the main focus? What are the keys to going out there and not only getting a win, but taking this program farther than you did a year ago?
Yeah, we've been working along our system, our style of play, coming into such a big game for us, because obviously this is where we stopped last year. But yeah, we've been just working hard to crack them down, and hopefully tomorrow it should go well.
Jack, congratulations on all the success this year to you and your team. You guys have, it's been so much fun to watch you guys grow and continue to impress, and we're all proud of you here at National Park College. Thanks for walking in our doors and becoming a Nighthawk. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
Hi to my mom and dad back home, and Jess as well.
Jack Avery of Nighthawk Men's Soccer. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Special thank you to Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services, the sponsor for the featured player of the week. He's Jack Avery. I'm Mark Oliver, and this is Nighthawk Men's Soccer on the Nighthawk Network.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in-person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Back in action here at St. Louis Community College-Florissant Valley, I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Second half of action getting started here between your National Park Nighthawks and the Archers of St. Louis Community College. Back in the first half, it was the Archers who got on board first with 31:03 remaining in the half. It was number 7, Faraj Hussein Shi, finding the back of the net, getting past Evan Stafford for the 1-0 advantage, and that's where the score stands right here. We'd like to thank you for tuning back in on the Nighthawk Network, your home for Nighthawk athletics. We apologize for some of the technical difficulties that we've experienced here today. So we're on the campus field side at St. Louis College-Florissant Valley, and as I mentioned before, the Archers typically don't live stream their matches due to low internet connectivity. And we're starting to understand why just a little bit here. So we apologize for the inconvenience with the dropping in and out of the live stream. But we're working as hard as we can to bring you the best experience possible. And, of course, if you can hear us and see us, and, you know, I know that the first half was a little bit choppy and unwatchable at times. Don't worry. We are recording the match in its entirety. And we'll upload a clean version of today's match to the Nighthawk Network on YouTube later today. So if you run into some intermittent issues with your internet connectivity here at the field, we apologize for that. We're working through it best we can. We've moved our setup back quite a bit here. So you'll notice here in the second half, we're about 10 yards back from where we were previously, trying to get ourselves a little bit closer to the school building to see if that will increase our Wi-Fi capabilities. So here we go. Start of the second half. Kicking off will be She and the St. Louis Community College Archers. Just underway here in the final 45 minutes of this NJCAA Central District semifinal. Jack Avery and Ali Muganga here on the near wing going toe-to-toe with the Archers as that ball is reset back to the keeper, Pereira, on the right side. Ball booted back toward the middle of the field. Omar Uribari picks it up for National Park College. Archers moving right to left on your screen. In the top of the lane is number 14, Yedipin Baili. Baili has his hands full with a couple of Nighthawks up high. Jack Avery fighting to try to get the ball back for National Park College. Now the Archers will take it to the low lane here. That ball is kicked away and out of play. So the Nighthawks will take over. Ali Muganga will bring it back into the field of play. Here's the throw in, and there's a collision fighting for the loose ball. Muganga looking for Jack Avery, trying to turn it around, can't get it. Archers have it inside Nighthawk territory. There's a deflection by Minkus and Dan David for the NPC Nighthawks. Launch now toward the middle of the field. Giving chase is Felix Rocca. It's booted away by Pereira, the keeper. Rocca, your all-time leading scorer for National Park College men's soccer. Switched over to midfielder this season. Hasn't scored as many goals this year as he did last year, but he certainly made up for it in the assist category. Of course, this year, Rocca sitting with 3 goals, 7 assists. Very impressive for the sophomore leader. That ball launched in down near the corner, picked up by number 23, Gabriel Carnero. Carnero trying to set it in motion toward the middle of the field, set up a shot opportunity, but the Nighthawks are going to deflect it away. Off of the header at the midfield stripe, Avery trying to get it back for NPC. Scooting away from it are the Archers. Kicked in, down low, Carnero gives chase. Down the line near the corner. Carnero fires, blocked away by Minkus on a header. Picked up by Ali Muganga for NPC. The Nighthawks started turning on the momentum late in the first half. Had a near-miss opportunity on a shot attempt by Jack Avery, nearly going in. And a sliding stop by Carnero, reeled in by Evan Stafford of the Nighthawks, just outside of the net. And NPC will have it. Here's a clear towards the middle of the field. Off the head of an archer, out of play. Dan David, Omar Uribari, trading the rock for the Nighthawks. And now that one booted downfield, trying to set up Ali Muganga. Muganga down to the corner. Jumps over the opportunity for the Archers to try to deflect it off of Muganga. Now National Park will have it in really good field position here. Zach Abdi into the game for the Nighthawks. Jack Avery takes a seat. Muganga will throw it in near the corner. Muganga inside, gets Abdi. Abdi, 1-on-3, needs help, and that one's booted away out of play. NPC trying to threaten offensively here. That one launched back in, looking for Abdi again. Abdi, Muganga, trade the rock, fire that one up. Looking for a header off Denzako, couldn't quite get there. NPC stays with it and turns it into the net for the equalizer. Yes, it's good! NPC strikes on a big goal. They're celebrating down on the sidelines. This match is tied. High fives and handshakes. The Nighthawks get it done. What a shot by the Nighthawks to even it up. So the Nighthawks strike with 40-42 to go. And now NPC being warned for excessive celebration. A lot of emotion in that one. And now National Park trying to see if they can threaten to do it again here. Kicked in toward the middle of the field. Uribari trying to steal it back for National Park College. Anybody's ball game now. And the Nighthawks playing with renewed motivation here as that strike from the Archers goes just behind the net. Back into play we go. And that ball is knocked out of play. Nighthawks will have it. Throw in finds Omar Uribari to Kevin Puente. Puente launches it down for the opposite side of the field. Saad El-Waziki. El-Waziki looking to thread the needle, looking for Muganga, just out of play. Here's the throw in quickly. Fancy footwork, 2-on-2, and Carnero comes away with it. Here come the Archers on the move in Nighthawk territory. Carnero trying to feed it into She. She with one goal already today, allowing the offense to catch up a little bit. Feeds Carnero down on the near line. That one's fired up toward the middle, booted up into the air. Here's a kick over the crossbar, over the head of Evan Stafford, out of play. So the Nighthawks will start deep in their own territory. Evan Stafford kicks it away. Here's Saad El-Waziki. El-Waziki fires it downfield looking for Denzako. Can't find him on the header, but Felix Rocca is there. Nighthawks giving chase. All the momentum belonged to the men in black after a big goal to start things off early in the second with about 4 minutes off the clock. Talked about momentum building at the end of the first half. The Nighthawks started finding their rhythm, finding their tempo. Here's Ali Muganga. Muganga turns, fires just over the crossbar, a near miss. Muganga almost giving the Nighthawks their first lead of this NJCAA Central District semifinal. Back into the field of play we go. Archers have the ball. As they move it downfield, trying to set things up into Nighthawk territory here. Blocked by Minkus. Turning it around, Tobias Minkus. Minkus return to sender, kicks it downfield, no one's there. But sends it away and makes the Archers go get it. 37-25 playing in regulation here. 1-1, we're tied. On the low channel are the Archers, Fabrizio Roberti. Deep kick into Nighthawk territory, no one's there. Back and forth we go as Stafford comes up with it. Stafford with the slow roll finds Saad El-Waziki. Pressure coming from Shee. Minkus moves it upfield, finding Kevin Puente. And Puente with a deep clear down low, trying to set up Paulo Denzaco. And that one's knocked away. Stays in play at the top of the lane. National Park College has it. Uribari finding El-Waziki. Now there's a running lane. El-Waziki, fancy footwork into Archer territory. Kicked up, feeding it to Raka down low, trying to set up Zach Abdi. At the low line on the sideline to Ali Muganga. Muganga needs help. Turns it around in traffic. Knocked down on the play. No whistle. No whistle on the contact. And he'll go back to St. Louis Community College. Mateus Pereira, the goalkeeper for the Archers. Set to kick it away. 35-46 to play. Back to Pereira, the Nighthawks giving chase. Zach Abdi with the pressure. They hear footsteps. Kicked out of play. National Park College maintaining momentum, tempo, and rhythm here in the second half. And looking to grab the lead for the first time in today's match. Up high is Kevin Puente. Puente rolls with the punches as he heads across the timeline. El-Waziki into the front field. Kicked in down low, looking for Muganga, taken away by the Archers. And that ball stays in play, just barely on the line. Sliding stop made, picked up by Omar Uribari midfield. Sliding stop, and we've got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be against Uribari, and there is an Archers player down on the field. No card issued against Omar Uribari. Back into action we go. Cleared away by Saad El-Waziki. Down the field, unable to connect. Archers looking in their rear view mirror. That's out of play. Last touch by NPC off of the kick by El-Waziki. Great spacing by the St. Louis Community College Archers. Muganga on a header. Trying to turn up the aggression, and he does. Abdi can't hang on to the loose ball. NPC trying to get it back. Here's Paulo Denzaco. Denzaco in traffic, looking for Zach Abdi. Turns, fires, Denzaco misses. Can't connect, but the Nighthawk threat is not over yet. That one launched in, down toward the near side of the field. Staying in play are the Archers with Carnero. Around the midfield stripe, picked up. Both teams losing the rock, trying to hang on to it. That one's fed down to the corner. Minkus trying to stay with it for NPC, and he'll feed it back to his goalkeeper, Evan Stafford. Great defense from National Park College there on the breakaway by St. Louis Community College. Back and forth we continue to go here in the second half. 33 minutes to play. Dixon feeding it on the inside, finds a pass, makes a connection, but a slew of Nighthawks are there. Carnero off of a header, down low, and Saad El-Waziki is just going to clear it to reset it. It's out of play. St. Louis Community College will have it. From the corner, I know we're partially blocked on our camera. We apologize there. Back into the field of play we go. Fed in down low, rejected. National Park trying to fall after the loose ball. And it'll stay in the field of play by the Archers. Tripped up from behind. Zach Abdi will collide with number 23, Gabriel Carnero. He'll kick it in quickly, trying to catch the Nighthawks sleeping. She with the ball, working in toward the middle of the field and booted away by the Nighthawks. Sliding stop made by Kevin Puente for National Park College. And the Archers waste no time getting the ball back in play. Raphael Kistman with the ball, working on the low edge, skates past a defender, blocked away by Minkus. That stays in the field of play, and it's reeled in by Evan Stafford. Archers with the ball, crossing the midfield stripe. They feed Carnero inside Nighthawk territory, needing a little bit of help here. Saad El-Waziki picking it up, trying to clear it the other way. Felix Rocca diving after a loose ball, can't quite get it. The Archers staying with it with some fancy footwork. Here's Carnero, has his hands full with Saad El-Waziki. It's Tobias Minkus making the big deflection to stop the threat. Henry Gomez comes into the game for Nighthawk Nation. Whole kettle of Nighthawks set to come in. Andre Oriondo, Jack Avery, Noah Searle. Deep throw in, controlled by National Park College, trying to send it the other way. Downfield they do, but the back line of the Archers is going to take over near midfield. Picked up by Dixon. St. Louis Community College trying to slow things down, regain momentum here. Kicked in down low near the corner. Sliding stop by Muganga. Staying on their feet are the Archers. Back toward the middle of the field. Paolo Denzako trying to take it away, turn it the other way. Back and forth we go inside Nighthawk territory. And reeled in by the keeper, Evan Stafford. Got a player down on the field. And we'll take a moment to tend to the injured player for National Park College. We'll take a brief injury timeout. Back in a moment here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hi, my name is Kazaya, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Back in action here at St. Louis Community College. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. 1-1 contest here. The Nighthawks evening it up early in the second half of play here at St. Louis Community College-Florissant Valley. 29 minutes remaining in regulation here, and mass substitutions working their way in for National Park College here, as Avery, Gomez, and Searle all come in. Muganga, Raka, Abdi, Dan David all taking a rest here. Andre Uriando back into play for the Nighthawks. Great to see with him going out due to an injury back early in the first half. And Edwin Arredondo is back into the field as Omar Uribari takes a seat. National Park with the ball as we resume play here in the second half. Picked up by St. Louis Community College. St. Louis trying to come the other way. And now we've got a late whistle as Kevin Puente was trying to take it away and run away with it. And that's going to put the Archers close inside Nighthawk territory. Kicking away, number 10, Raphael Kistman. He's got his sidekick, Gabriel Carnero, right by his side. The top two leading scorers for this St. Louis Community College team this season. Trying to regain the lead in this match with 27:20 to go. Kistman will kick. Launches that one up high, left of the goal, out of play. Evan Stafford will boot it back into play for National Park College. A deep kick downfield. Picked up in the middle by St. Louis Community College. The Archers turn it around. Tobias Minkus comes in, puts a boot on it. Couple of headers, National Park will hang on. Patrick Chan and Andre Uriando get it across the midfield stripe. And a collision from behind, a late whistle to come with it. Andre Uriando colliding and receiving a yellow card. Inside Nighthawk territory, this could be a big opportunity for St. Louis Community College. So the Nighthawks will build the wall here. Penalty kick coming up. Oriondo's going to come out. Uribari's going to come in for National Park. It appears that kicking for the Archers will be number 4, Daniel Dixon. Here comes the kick. Liner, wide left, no good. A collective sigh of relief from the Nighthawk fans in attendance here, making the drive up to St. Louis, Missouri. This game remains tied. Minkus getting out of the shadow of his own net, boots that one downfield looking for Denzako. 1-on-2, Denzako picks it up, turns, fires, just misses the corner of the net. That's about as close as you can possibly get without the ball going in. Denzako missed it by an inch. The freshman nearly having his 11th goal of the season. He's already set the single season record for goals in a year. The freshman from Tennessee has come in and made waves for this program this year. Each team playing keep away. Here's Gomez. Fancy footwork, stays with it. Now we've got a whistle. I believe it's a handball. It's going to be against NPC. So the Archers will take over. Here's Nicholas Justiniano. Justiniano will now work the middle and back to his keeper, Pereira. Pereira takes his time. Time ticking away here in the second. 24:35 to go. Losing the ball off the header. The Nighthawks will be the ones to touch it last. Tobias Minkus couldn't corral it back into the field of play. Kessman's kick rejected by Patrick Chan. The Nighthawks trying to get away from the middle of the field here. Turning, firing off the hands of Evan Stafford. It's deflected for a save. Stafford with a big kick directly into the middle of the field. Nighthawks trying to take it away inside Archer territory. St. Louis Community College will reset all the way back to Pereira. 23:50 to go. Down on the near wing, Nighthawks looking to try to get a takeaway here. Henry Gomez applies the pressure. Marius Christensen. Last to touch it. Should be Nighthawk ball here. It is Nighthawk ball. Gomez says, give me the ball. I'm ready to make this thing fly. Substitutions checking in during the stoppage of play here. Gomez ready to rock. Back into the field of play we go. Looking for Denzako. Denzako held back near the corner. Kicked away by an Archer. NPC stays with it. Now Gomez throws looking for Rocca. Off the header. Body block by Jack Avery. Threaded in towards the middle of the field. Loose ball. NPC with an opportunity. Rocca knocked down on the play. No flag, no whistle. Now launched back toward the Nighthawks side of things. Tobias Minkus feeds it to Kevin Puente. And now the turnaround starts for National Park College off the back line. Breeze beginning to kick up. Once again, it's blowing in toward the near sideline here. It'd be hard to deal with that wind with the shot coming here from Denzako. Out to the middle of the field. Missed connection. Archers pick it back up. Clear it downfield. No one's there except a bunch of black jerseys. National Park College. Minkus to Saad El-Waziki. Looking for Denzako. Kick, not there. Kessman. Bicycle by El-Waziki, trying to feed it in. Nothing going there. Body block by Minkus off of his chest. That ball gets away. Stafford is way, way away from the goal. Now Stafford's going to have to retreat here. Threat extinguished, at least for now. Here's Felix Rocca. Feeds it behind to Patrick Chan. Deflected by St. Louis Community College. Nighthawks are going to have it in great field position with 21:40 to play. Corner kick coming for National Park College. It'll be Felix Rocca. Rocca to kick it away for National Park College. NPC putting its biggest bodies on the front line. And we've got a stoppage of play here. Trying to make sure both teams are set appropriately, it appears. Time resumes, 21 minutes to go. Here comes the kick from Rocca. On its way toward the middle of the field, a little bit too hard. Off the header of Minkus. No go, out of play. 20:49 and counting. Back into action for National Park College, Ali Muganga. He'll be in for Henry Gomez. Checking in for the Archers will be number 3, Garrett Havrilla. And subbing out will be number 14, Yedipin Bayili. So Pereira kicks it away. And the Nighthawks swarm to the ball here, looking for a steal. Mugonga got a foot on it. Here comes Felix Rocca. Rocca trying to give chase to Mugonga. Back here on the near side, Saad El-Waziki applying the pressure. There's a steal. Paulo Denzacco needs help, plucked away by the Archers from behind. NPC stays with it. Moving up high is Kevin Puente. Puente knocked down to the turf, no whistle. Into Nighthawk territory comes St. Louis. And a whistle and a shot attempt that's reeled in by Stafford after the fact. NPC with the ball, 19:30 to go. Anybody's ball game. National Park tied it up at the beginning of the second half. Denzacco trying to get the ball back for the Nighthawks down in the corner. Defense moving into formation here. Saad El-Waziki into open space. El-Waziki stays with it for the Nighthawks. Needing a little bit of help though. No one's there. Patrick Chan comes up, grabs the loose ball. Trying to set things in motion for the men in black. Chan has his hands full. Two Archers come and take it away. That ball stays in play. NPC will have it. Dan David hears footsteps. Reset back to the back line with Minkus. Setting up Omar Uribari. Great ball touches by National Park College here, moving it inside Archer territory. But the drive stalls out. Still staying in St. Louis territory. Last touch by a Nighthawk. St. Louis will have it back. 18:25 to go. Back into the field of play we go. Nighthawks reset it back to Evan Stafford. Stafford trying to set up Mugonga. That ball gets away with the wind. Out of play. Inbounding is Fabricio Roberti. Nighthawks give chase defensively. Three men defending the corner. To the middle of the field. Jack Avery is there, trying to take it away, turn it around for the Nighthawks. Back to Dixon, just on the other side of the midfield stripe. St. Louis possession into Nighthawk territory. Here comes Carnero. Carnero knocked down from behind, no whistle. Booted away by the Nighthawks, that's out of play. St. Louis Community College will have it. And the Nighthawks build a wall here. It's essentially a corner kick. It is a corner kick, pretty much. Kicking will be number 23, Gabriel Carnero. Defense looking to get set for National Park College here. Trying to protect Evan Stafford. Here's the kick from Carnero. Deflected off of Stafford and booted in for the goal. And the Archers will get the lead back. 2-1 St. Louis, 16:41 to play. It was a very unlucky bounce off of the Nighthawks into the net. And St. Louis grabs the lead 2-1. So once again, National Park College finds itself on the back foot. A yellow card has been issued in between the possessions here. I believe it's against Kevin Puente for NPC. $16:41 to go as the Nighthawks fight to have their season continue here. Minkus with a deep ball downfield. Off the header of Shee. Here's Dan David. Feeding it to Ali Mugonga. Muganga needs a little bit of help, finds Saad El-Waziki in the backfield. Deflected. El-Waziki's there to pick it up. And we'll have an official timeout as Carnero is down on the field for St. Louis Community College. On the deflection. Off of his shin, perhaps. Carnero in visible pain. So Carnero, the team's leading scorer, is slow to get up. And as we reset with play, Saad El-Waziki kicking away for National Park. Clock stopped with 16:11 to go. Trailing once again 2-1. Deep boom downfield. Picked up by the Archers. Coming the other way. Here comes St. Louis. Nighthawks retreat on defense. Try not to allow any spacing for St. Louis to make a move. Into Nighthawk territory now, it's a foot race. El-Waziki retreats a little bit to give a little bit of space. That one's poked away, out of play. It'll stay with St. Louis. Great running by Alexander Gatto. Carnero will come out of the action for the Archers, still visibly in pain after going down moments ago. 15:28 and counting here in the second half. Dixon to throw it in for the Archers. He does, into traffic. Muganga is there, as well as Felix Rocca. Staying with it is Kessman. Out to the middle of the field. Kevin Puente finding Zach Abdi. Nighthawks looking to turn it around, take it the other way. Here's Kevin Puente in transition. Looking for a pass downfield, trying to set up Denzako, can't get it. And now we've got an Archers player down. Time stops, 14:44 to go. The young man still down on the field. Popping back up, but slowly. Back up on his feet, but certainly less than 100% here. Still favoring his legs. And as play resumes, it'll be a St. Louis ball. Injured player number 16, Matthew Levesque. That one poked up into Nighthawk territory. Kind of a slow roller here, down on the near sideline. Nighthawks giving chase, Muganga and Abdi. Fed down to the corner. Here's a kick in towards the middle of the field, off the head of Puente. Knocked away by Dan David. Here's Denzako in traffic. Knocked away, out of play, Nighthawk ball. 14:18 to go. Denzako finds a running lane. Inside Archer territory, Abdi dishes it to Muganga. Muganga knocked down, there is a foul. Muganga now slow to get up. I believe the trainer's going to come out and take a look at Ali Muganga. We've got a stoppage of play here. Muganga still down on the ground. 13:49 to go. Henry Gomez will come into the game for Muganga. Muganga likely taking a shot to the head there. Comes off the field to play. Nighthawks are going to have it. And a big opportunity to try to equalize this game. Felix Rocca to kick away. The kick is on its way. Looking for Pereira into the hands of the keeper. Clock rolling, 13:33 to go. Zach Abdi with the pressure for National Park. Downfield we go near the midfield stripe. Archers trying to play keep away for the next 13 minutes. Looking to advance to the Central District Final tomorrow here at St. Louis Community College. In the middle of the field, St. Louis with the ball. Firing it in down low, one-on-one versus Tobias Minkus. Losing his footing. The striker for St. Louis. And now the Nighthawks just trying to get it away from the shadow of their own net here. Back to Evan Stafford, the keeper. He dishes it to Kevin Puente. Downfield we go. Corralled by Dixon. Stoppage of play here. A Nighthawk player is down on the far wing. Clock stopped with 12:32 to go. It's been a very physical ball game. Multiple players being knocked down and injured in this one on both teams. Muganga currently sitting on the National Park bench, favoring his head after taking a blow moments ago. I believe it may be a cramp for Kevin Puente being worked out on the top side of the field. And here come the athletic trainers. Been a hard-fought match so far. In this district semifinal, St. Louis grabbing the lead back in the first half with a goal 24 minutes in. Or excuse me, 14 minutes in. Off the foot of Faraj Hussein Shi, National Park tied it up early in the second half. About 4 minutes off the clock. But the difference maker for St. Louis came at the 16:41-minute remaining mark. Late in the second half, St. Louis grabbing its second goal and second lead of this match. National Park looking to turn on the Jets and try to even it back up. Last year's match came down to penalty kicks to see who moved on to the final. And that's when National Park season ended a year ago. Looking to change the history books here. But it will require one more goal over the next 12 minutes, excuse me. Jack Avery into the game for NPC. Throwing in is Henry Gomez. Looking for help, looking for Jack Avery, knocked away. Nighthawks get it right back. Gomez wastes no time as he looks for Minkus now, can't get it. Carnero pokes it up to Kessman. And now one-on-one as Uriondo gives chase. That one booted down deep into Nighthawk territory. Carnero battling against National Park College. That one stays in the field of play. Picked it by Gomez on the sideline. Gomez one-on-one taken away. Here come the Archers. Gomez versus Shi. Last touch by NPC. 11 minutes to play. And back and forth we go. St. Louis Community College maintains possession here late in the second half. Gomez knocked down on the play, ball stripped away and booted away by the Nighthawks. Young man slow to get up for St. Louis Community College, number 13, Alexander Gatto. Saad El-Waziki will kick it away for National Park. Deep kick downfield, off the header of Minkus. Looking to turn it around the middle of the field. Dan David giving defensive pressure here, gets away from the Archers. El-Waziki clears it downfield. Looking for Minkus, off the header, a collision, out of play, Nighthawk ball. 9:49 to go here in the second half. And we're back in action just like that, trying to feed Jack Avery down on the near sideline, out of play, and the Nighthawks will cough up the rock. Gabriel Pereira, or excuse me, Mateus Pereira, back in front of the net. The keeper kicks it away down towards the middle of the field. Nighthawks unable to connect, try to get it back. She into Nighthawk territory. Down the line, Kessman. Down on the line. And that ball's going to stay in play. Sliding stop made by El-Waziki. She with the ball, guarded closely by Dan David. She looking to make a move. Knocked down, that ball is poked away. And a slow roller out of bounds. Dan David down on the field, slowly gets up here. Here comes a corner kick. Gabriel Carnero. He'll like to go with the slow go here off the header of Minkus. That one pops it up into the field of play. Rocca keeps it up in the air. The Nighthawks trying to get it away from their own territory here. And we've got a whistle against the Archers. Nighthawk ball, 8:10 to go. El-Waziki fires downfield. Nighthawks looking to get into position offensively here, try to equalize this game over the final minutes. Less than 8 minutes to go. It's been a physical battle, to say the least. St. Louis will have it just on the other side of the stripe. In Nighthawk territory, Fabricio Roberti feeds it down low to She, and it'll be Nighthawk ball. Last touch by the Archers. And great news for National Park College. Kevin Puente comes back in off the bench after going out with an apparent injury moments ago. Noah Searle back into play for NPC as well. Here's the throw in. NPC trying to take it in transition. Oriondo to Pat Chan on the far wing. Tackled, brought down. Tries to stay with it. Rocca is able to get it back. Puente has it taken away. We've got a flag. National Park's going to have it here. 6.5 to go here from St. Louis, Missouri. Deflected by the Archers. Noah Searle fighting to pick it back up for NPC. Down the line. Paulo Denzacco. Denzacco beats a couple of Archers. Looking for Noah Searle. And that ball's knocked away. National Park's going to keep it. 6 minutes to play. The Nighthawks are threatening. Omar Uribari to Puente. Nighthawks launch one in, looking for a little help off of Minkus. Can't get the header. And now St. Louis sends it the other way, crossing the line into Nighthawk territory, still on their feet. Kessman sets it up for Shee, and Stafford comes in and dives in to save the day as the entire back line was breached. 5:28 to go. Nighthawks threatening now. Here comes Avery off the header directly into the waiting arms of Pereira. Now Avery is down. Clock stopped with 5:14 to go. Jack Avery down on the field for National Park. He's clutching his right knee. And we may see the training staff here for Jack Avery. Avery, who battled injuries all throughout his first season for National Park College, came in and made a direct impact this year for NPC, a young man that continued to get better and better as the season went on. 4 goals in his past 5 games. He has 6 on the season. Still favoring that right knee as he's making his way off the field to play with the help of the training staff here. It's been a hard-fought match. These players giving it everything they have in pursuit of trying to keep this season alive. We see it on both teams today. Mateus Pereira boots the ball away for St. Louis. And now the Nighthawks are going to have to formulate another plan of attack here. That one's out of bounds. Off the head of a Nighthawk. St. Louis will have it. Less than 5 minutes to go here at Florissant Valley. Towing that near sideline are the Archers. Kicked in toward the middle of the field. Nothing going. Picked up by Patrick Chan. Chan loses the opportunity. The Archers come away with it. Sliding stop made by Uribari. No flag, no whistle. National Park looking to turn it around here. Uribari with the pass to Andre Uriando up high. 4:18 to play. Puente finds Patrick Chan. Top of the field. Firing it in, looking for Minkus. Can't win that battle. NPC stays with it. Searle to Uriando. Fired in. Into the territory of the Archers. Just over the crossbar. No good. Zach Abdi with multiple chances today. All near misses. And that was his closest attempt of the match so far. Trying to poke one in and tie this thing up against Pereira in the closing minutes. 3:30 to go. Here's Carnero. Carnero looking to go the distance. And now a whistle down in the goalie box. We've got a yellow card against Uribari. And now penalty kick is going to be coming for St. Louis with an opportunity to potentially ice this postseason battle. It's Raphael Kistman versus Evan Stafford. Kistman looking to try to ice this match for St. Louis Community College. Stafford stands ready. Kistman takes his time. Kick on its way. It's good. Getting past Stafford, adding the 3rd goal of the match for St. Louis Community College. With 3:23 remaining in this one. Time is not on the side of the Nighthawks here. With 3:23 to go. (3-1) Archers here late. Nighthawks looking to get organized here. Dan David to kick off for the Nighthawks. Here's the kick, and Felix Rocca takes over for National Park. Booted into Archer territory. NPC looking to make moves and quickly. Turning on the pressure here late. Puente finds Pat Chan. Into Avery. Kicked in low. Minkus off the header. Can't get it to go. Just wide right of the goal. Minkus putting his body on the line with 3 minutes to play, given everything he's got. Mateus Pereira kicks it away. Down the field comes St. Louis. She to the middle of the field. Body blocked by Patrick Chan. Nighthawks looking to turn it around. Stafford with a clear downfield. And I believe Paulo Denzaco is pushed from behind. 2:25 to go. Puente to kick for the Nighthawks. Off a foot of Dan David. That ball popped up into the air. She knocks it downfield with 2 minutes to go, out of bounds. National Park will have it. The throw-in finds Evan Stafford. Here's Felix Rocca. Rocca blocked out of bounds. Rocca out to retrieve the loose ball, I should say. Here's the throw-in. Knocked back into Nighthawk territory. Rocca to Stafford. Back toward the middle of the field we go. Abdi misses the header. 1:20 to play. She works his way down to the corner, falls down on the play. Uribari falls on top of him. So it's going to be a foul against NPC, apparently. There's a swarm for the ball back into the corner as we're under the final minute remaining in regulation here. St. Louis on the throw-in. Nighthawks swarming to the ball. Dan David and Felix Rocca fighting to steal it away for the Nighthawks. Ball pushed into the corner. National Park will have it with 20 seconds to go. Here's the throw-in. Knocked down on the throw-in is Noah Searle. And kicked back into the field of play. Time will expire here in the NJCAA Central District semifinal. And that'll end the season for your National Park College Nighthawks. What a great year it was for NPC this season. They'll finish the season 12-2-3 overall. A plethora of monumental achievements for this program and a future that continues to grow brightly for Coach Diego Figueroa and his Nighthawk men. Your final score in this one, St. Louis downs National Park 3-1. Back in a moment to wrap things up here from St. Louis Community College on the Nighthawk Network.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in-person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Final score in today's match, St. Louis Community College will advance to the Central District Final tomorrow here at St. Louis Community College. It's the end of the road for your National Park Nighthawks after a monumental season, the first under the direction of head coach Diego Figueroa and Pedro Balaguer, and a lot of things to be proud of for this National Park squad this year, finishing 12-2-3 this year, 3-0-1 in NJCAA Region 2 play, went undefeated in Region 2 play, winning back-to-back Region 2 championships for this program, set multiple records this season, single-season record for goals for Paulo Denzacco, longest winning streak at 7 games this season, most wins in program history in a single season, 12, and an undefeated streak for the first 13 matches of the year, remaining undefeated on the season. Defeated Pearl River, a nationally ranked team in the season opener, got a number 19 ranking for NJCAA, and the list goes on. And this group of talented sophomores will say goodbye to National Park College, the team that they helped lift off the ground and propel to new heights. And unfortunately, the road ends in the same place that it ended a year ago in the NJCAA Central District semifinals. final. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Thank you for tuning into this edition of Nighthawk Athletics here on the Nighthawk Network. We'll be back in action Sunday in St. Charles, Missouri, as your Nighthawk women face off against St. Charles in the NJCAA Central District Championship with a trip to the national tournament on the line. We leave you from St. Louis Community College. I'd like to thank you for tuning into this edition of Nighthawk Athletics here on the Nighthawk Network. Thank you, and this one's for the Nighthawks. We'll see you next time.